Hello! It has been so long since I've been in front of the camera. I have no idea how this is gonna go. Let's find out. Today, I am bringing you a stability leg exercise. Stability leg, it's so important. When we're doing adagio, we wanna be able to lift the leg up so high, but the standing leg is so important to be able to support the height of that leg. And a lot of times, we think it's, oh, okay, stretch this leg. And really, what's being shown is it's the standing leg needs to be able to support you to be able to, I am going to be doing this with you today. This is something that you can do several times a week, just as like a bonus, right? Before class, after class, on the weekends, on a day off, and it's gonna get you results because that's what we're about. Yes? So, equipment. Anyways, I have a yoga block. This is to step on. So, I don't know, it could be books, it could be a step in your house would be lovely. I also have a booty band. Have I mentioned that these are optionals? Don't go away if you do not have this. It's fine, you will still hurt. I'm using light today, but once again, as you get advanced, you wanna go medium heavy. Love that for you, okay? Then the next thing is a folded up towel. Optional. Am I a broken record? Yes. Let's get to work. First things first, for our warm up, you're gonna wanna make sure that you got a band. I say, oh, it's not mandatory that you have this. Oh, make sure you have a band. Oh my God, if you have a band, put it on above your knees. Above the knees, okay? You're gonna be coming parallel position. Heels are gonna be underneath your hips. And this band is here to remind you, I'm pressing out into my knees. This is with still your big toes down on the ground nice and firmly. You'll feel the arch of your feet lift. From here, it's a hinge of the hips. So what that means is we don't think of like leaning forward or just bending our knees down and keeping the weight in the toes like dancers normally do. We wanna take the weight back into the heels. We wanna stick our booty back and keep ourselves not rounded, not arched, okay? Looking for that neutral spine. From here, stabilizing that right leg, and you're gonna be pressing the left out. Just pressing that knee, and you wanna look down and notice, am I moving that knee? Hopefully the answer is no, yeah? So you're gonna press these out. If you're doing this at home on yourself, without me, no video, you wanna go to about 20 of them, right? And then you're gonna hold that knee still, and you're gonna go to the other side. You're gonna press out, press out. So this right here is just working on that rotation of the femur without letting our ankle go with. So depending on your rotation, it might be smaller, might be bigger, but just focusing, keeping this leg nice and still, booty back, bend those knees. You do 20, guess what? Both knees. Fauntleroy has decided to come visit us. Hello, puppy. How are you? Oh, stretches. Good, we're gonna need to stretch after this. You guys feeling it in the booty yet? So hopefully you're starting to feel it right on the outsides, right in those stabilizer muscles. Hey, I can't play right now. I'm working. Please, go somewhere else. Oh boy, okay. 5, 4, if I ignore you, 3, 2, he says no, no. So what happens when you take this band below the knees? So let's say you just did this with it just below, right? It adds a little bit of a different texture. So always feel free to play around with that. The next one, we do want to bring it halfway in between our ankles and our knees, okay? So not up on the knee joint, not on the ankle joint, right in between. And then you're gonna once again come into that hip hinge, weight in the heels, booty back, core tight. You're just gonna step one leg out and in. Once again, watch this leg. It will not go with you. This is the general tendency. We move with the band, we're like, oh yeah, this is easy, I got this. No, make it hard on yourself. Keep that leg firmly planted, step the other one out, right? So this is a great thing to do right before class, kind of get these guys warmed up. 3, 2, your friends will go, what are you doing? 1, and then to the other side. Like, hey, this is how I get my leg high. This is also really good for like landing jumps, getting the alignment, that knee over the center of the foot, training yourself to always find it, never caving in, let anything weird happen, right? 2, 1. Then I like to do what we call penguins. Step 4 times to the right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. 4, 3, 2. Other side. 4, 3. Can you go lower? Other side. 4, 3, 2. You feeling it yet? You got 2s. A and 2s. A and 2s. And 2. And then you got your 1s. 1, 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1, 1. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. So you do that with the band, without. Get rid of it. Boom! Next thing that we need is our block. Book or nothing. Stare. We're gonna start, if you've got one foot up. When you've got your little step, you wanna make sure it's the heel that's on, which means the toes can come off, but I just don't want the toes on the block. So I want most of the weight right now into the heel and not into the toe, so that we work the posterior chain, which is the stabilizers in our booty and our hips. When we're on our toes most of the time, which is dancers, a lot of times we are, it does work the anterior chain a little bit, so that's talking about the quad. Just a little information there for you, why we want the weight in the heel. And you're just gonna start up and down, right? Up and down, up and down. Making sure those hips are square. If you don't have anything today, you're literally going up and down here. Checking things out, making sure those hips stay square. Weight in the heel. Do 20 of these. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now come to standing, find your balance. Now we're gonna take those hips off center, off square. So you're gonna drop one hip down. Notice the other hip juts out, and then you need to re-straighten yourself. Down and up. So depending on your hip flexibility, I don't want this coming from the knee at all, right? So we are nice and long in that standing leg. You're just taking one hip down and lifting it back up again. One hip down and up. Might be a smaller move, or maybe, depending on the height of your step too, that heel or toe might come and tap the ground. Yes, one of my favorites for stability and balance is this one. These are the muscles that keep us hip square. So if we start to hike, relax, go limp, these are the muscles that pull us right back in and up. Let's do 5 more. I'm burning. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's go to the other side. Other heel up. And you just go up and down first. So this is, am I keeping my hips square? And also, am I not jumping off that bottom leg, right? That bottom leg's just tapping. It's like a loose, limp, hanging out from a socket and just pressing that heel of that standing leg to come up and down. If you're having an issue, sometimes we just are like, I just feel this in my quad, and we want to be feeling this in our hip and our booty. Start to practice engaging your butt, like squeezing your glutes as you come up. In the future, you won't have to think so much of like a squeeze, I'm working. It'll happen. But at the beginning, sometimes if we're quad dominant, we have to put our mind behind the action, and that is very, very important. Yeah. Sometimes we need to stretch out those hip flexors too before we can get that glute active. So checking in with yourself on that. Hips stay square, boom, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna dip and lift, dip and lift, dip and lift, dip and lift. So once again, few things to check in with yourself. Are you bending this leg? Keep it nice and long. Just drop that hip as much as you can. Not judging as far as you're going. This hip's a little bit tighter for me. Harder to get that heel down to the ground. But I'm thinking I'm feeling it in my booty, right on the side of my hip here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ayo! Get rid of the block. That probably wasn't smart. Whew! We're back, and I just realized that this star was showing. So we're gonna get rid of this too. It's a little cat bed. That we don't put away when it's not Christmas, even though it's a Christmas tree, because my cats are obsessed with it. Okay, pup, there you go. Let's throw it once. Okay. Next one, towel. Ayo. So the towel is definitely the advancement of these exercises. So you can definitely do this on a flat floor. The thicker the towel gets, the harder this is gonna be, because it's gonna be instability of the ankle and knee now. And if you have like a BOSU, some people have got those little springboards, you can use those too. Get as fancy as you'd like. I'm gonna be sticking with my handy dandy trusted towel. One leg up, you're just gonna be finding yourself front, side, back, and then up. Front, side, back, and up. So you'll notice on this one, I am working in parallel. Yes. I will get to my turnout here in a second. So just making sure I'm checking in. Am I keeping the weight back a little bit? Feeling this in my hip. The bigger the circle, further your toe can reach out. Better for you. And make sure, because I'm feeling it myself a little bit as I take my leg out. Don't lean. Yeah. A little bend, a little stretch. So you get a little plie and stretch. Plie and stretch. Let's just go to the other leg. So you're down and up. Oh, hello. How's our balance today? So we practiced before in our chairs, possibly with our band, pressing that knee open. Don't at this point let it give in, right? Keep it open, keeping that knees going out, out, out. Down and up, front, side, back and up, front, side, back and up, front, side, back and up. 3, 2, this is very unlike me to not count. Like I literally have no idea how many we did. I'm just talking so much. Next one, we're making that turnout. So what we're gonna do is find that turnout on one leg. You're gonna be finding your passe. I like to start in parallel, so I bring that knee in. Whoop. Right up, arms into first position, and then as you open and externally rotate both legs, and then bring it in. And open, and open, and in. Good. So you know all the notes here that you've been getting from your teachers. Start to pay attention to those. Still don't want to hike this hip. Get that toe nice and high. 3 more. 2. And 1. Excellent. Open up. And then you're going to tap the ground. Tap and plie. Passe. Tap. And up. Tap. Back. And up again. Front. And up. Side. And up. Back. And up. You've got front. And up. Side. And up. Back. And up. Hold here. Arms in first. Close your eyes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, you didn't see how bad I was wobbling because your eyes were closed. Other side. Here we go. Parallel. Beep, 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 beep. No. Turn out. Taking that knee up, square hips, externally rotate, and then close it in. So opening both hips, feeling as you open the work in the back body as you wrap and tighten the muscles around the back of those hips. Open out, bring it in. 4, 3, 2, 1. You take it front and up, side and up, back and up. I have no idea. I think I probably went front again on the last side. Front and up, side and up, back and up, side and up, front and up, side and up, back and up, side and up. Last time, front and up, side and up, back and up, side, up and hold. Close your eyes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Y'all, all you need now is a wall. Find a wall, a blank wall. Meet me there. Last one, yeah. So against the wall, and I have a whole video on this one from a few different angles. It's the #1 exercise that I recommend for dancers. So we're just gonna go over it here, but if you wanna check it out, go for it. So you're gonna find yourself up against a wall, elbow press against the wall. Take your booty back into that hinge, which we've practiced and found earlier. You're gonna take the inside leg, bend it, and place your shin against the wall. From here, you then remove the arm without bending or moving anything. You're staying nice and square. Now press the leg, press this knee open, and you're gonna hold 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, press harder, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're gonna flip around, hey, other side. So you find yourself against the wall, elbow in, hinge hips, booty pulls back, bend the inside leg, plant it against the wall. Against the wall. From here, you're then gonna hold, keeping this knee pressing open for 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, don't lean, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Do you feel like you can just go poof? Now, totally stable, never gonna fall. You know, I've done better. I made a few goofs today, but something's better than nothing. Same thing with your guys' strength work. Keep this up. If you want to improve, you have to do this more than once. Do it 2, 3 times a week. Add 1, 2, cherry pick your favorite exercises. Put them in. See yourself change and grow and get better. Don't stop now. Keep going. I'll see you soon. Bye.